Gamers, fevers, lurkers, grab your snacks. The underdog, the legend in his own mind. Jaybeazt, dropping memes and bringing heat. Jaybeazt, streaming starting, pull up a seat. Breaking news, trailers dropped. I react and maybe sound a bit shocked. New game hype, I got the tea. Call of Duty, Battlefield, come watch me. Not a big shot, just starting out. But I'll hype your chat and hype my clout. My aim's kinda bad, my joke's kinda worse, but at least I never stream with rehearse. Jaybeazt, underdog with gamer streak. Jaybeazt, laughs, reacts, chaos you seek. Warning. Jaybeazt, you may mispronounce your favorite game. Please remain calm. Chat's alive, memes flying fast. I may fail, but it's always a blast. Subscriber hype, not just some friends. But the fun and chaos never ends. Reacting, chatting, sometimes I play. Even if I die in the first 5 minutes. Hey! New game breakdown, I'll nerd out loud. Making jokes, looking goofy, maybe proud. Jaybeazt, underdog, but bringing fire. Jaybeazt, love by beats, memes, and satire. Who's in chat? Beast back. What's the game? Total snack. Level up? Maybe not yet. But we laugh, we hype, you won't forget. Achievements, sure, but I miss a lot. Glitches, bugs, rage quits I've caught. But while the pros are flexing loot, I'm here, underdog with style and cute. Streaming news, trailers, reactions too. Sometimes I even know what I'm doing, kinda true. Chat laughs, memes fly, and everyone's hyped. Welcome to Jaybeazt, the underdog is live tonight. Jaybeazt, underdog, chaotic streak. Jaybeazt, gaming news, laughs, you seek. Not a pro, but never weak. Caution, Jaybeazt may mispronounce your fake mispronounce a game or make you laugh uncontrollably. Stream starting now. The fifth out.
Bro, what is up? It's been a while. It's been a while since we caught up. Look who's here on time, man. Look who's here on time. Well done for tuning in on time, bro. Even though I'm a little late. Apologize. Well, I do sincerely apologize for being late because I was playing Battlefield with this guy who goes by the name of Ali Productions. So, yeah. No, it doesn't mean exactly. It's a guide. It's a guide for people to tune in, okay? So, it's fine. When I say 7, it means somewhere between 7 to 7:30, all right? That's what I mean, okay? That's what I mean. So, don't give me shit for that. Don't give me shit for that. And I had to go and make my coffee. Yes, sure. I'll put that on my YouTube channel description. Actually, not YouTube, on Twitch. I'll put it in the description. That 7 means 7:30 or somewhere in between. All right. Well, we I know you're waiting for me to talk about Battlefield 6 today, but I'm not gonna start talking about it just yet because I want to start talking about our creators, bro. Okay? I think that's more important, talking about our creators. It is 7 p.m. on Saturdays. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Starting next week. Yes, there will be Battlefield 6 news. But I want to talk about our creators because I thought this was interesting that the Insider Gamers have provided in this article because, well, our creators is doing pretty well. All right. And towards the end of December, our creators put out this new thing called Expedition Project. This went live towards the end of December. What it did was it allowed players to leave the game's map behind and reset their accounts in search of a fresh playthrough. And it was this kind of a balance and mechanic that allowed players another go around at the game. And apparently, what they're planning is to reintroduce this mechanic every once or 2 or 3 months. Clear obscure project. Oh my god! Look who it is. Seaworthy Yoda. He's here. Go our creators. There you go. I got my coffee ready to go. Anyway, Zaved doesn't want me to talk about our creators, but I have to talk about this because, like I said, this expedition project was intended to introduce players to reset their accounts and sort of refresh everything. Alright? And it was an optional mechanic, obviously, you don't have to do it. But the marketing pitch, I have already given you the marketing pitch, Ali. I'm not gonna give you another one. I'm just gonna talk about our creators. If you wanna buy it, you buy it and play with us, me and Seaworthy Yoda, or you don't, okay? That's it. That's it. Anyway, as I was saying, the expedition project was an optional mechanic and it was explored by more than 1 million players, which sounds like a lot, but given that our creators right now is being played by about 12 million players, it's about 8% of those. So only 8% of players actually carried out the optional account wide, which is weak numbers. Weak numbers compared to Battlefield 6. I mean, if you think so. Well, I used to think so, but our creators have taken over, baby. It's going places, and you can't deny it. You still not too late to get on the train. Catch up to us. But if you don't, you're gonna get left behind, my son. You're gonna get left behind. That's it. uh, uh, this is hang on. This is the article that I'm looking at right now. Here we go. See, Zero the Yoda agrees. Alright, so Embark will evolve the expedition project. Arc Radius is still sitting at the top of the extraction table for now. It dropped back in October 2025 and quickly became a stellar, award-winning game adored by millions of players. The exposure the game received on streaming and social platforms was unparalleled. In December, Arc Radius players everywhere were invited to complete the game's first expedition project. The optional step requires players to collect scores of specific items to build an escape caravan, migrating away from the game's safe zone and walking off into the sunset. They are then handed a fresh character and must go back through the game again, this time with a few buffs acquired while the expedition project process, which sounds pretty cool. Okay, like if you were listening, Ali, you'd know I freaking explained this at the start. Expedition Project is an optional mechanic for people to reset their game essentially, and it was introduced for players who jumped in early on and wanting to kind of do an account wipe and restart the game, but they sort of did this whole thing called Expedition Project, which is kind of a fun way to reset and get some few buffs and restart and have a fresh playthrough. But the problem is they wanted to do this like every 2-3 months, introduce this mechanic every 2-3 months for people who wanted to go through it, but only 8% of people. It is kind of like a prestige. It is kind of like a prestige, but only 8% of people have completed that. Only 8%, which is not a lot. Although 8% is about 1 million people, but still not a lot. So they're trying to revamp everything. It says here, over a million players completed that first expedition. That represent a relatively small minority, but sales estimates there were a few issues with the expedition project, such as the grind required to get there and tick the final boxes to unlock all the benefits. So that likely explains why so few people completed the task. Many players had an issue with the hefty requirements. This is the issue. To unlock the 5 free skill points handed down upon the launch of a successful expedition, they were charged with collecting a whopping 5 million credits in stash value. 5 million. Translated into 1 free skill point per 1 million credits. So I think that's where the issue was. Right now, see where the Yoda, you know what I'm talking about here. Like if we actually selling stuff, getting points, getting credits can be kind of a grind. To acquire 5 million credits just to get five skill points feels like a lot. That's a lot, Can you buy credits? I don't know. I don't think you can buy the credits that they're talking about. This is in-game currency. You can buy credits for like store items, but they're talking about in-game currency here, which is a different thing. They have a few currencies in Arc Raiders. One of them being the stuff that you use to buy shit within the game, in-game, in-world stuff. And there's like a separate currency that you unlock your battle pass with, and a separate currency that you use to buy cosmetic items from the store. Very similar to what you see in Battlefield. Like you have your battle pass points and you have in-game currency, and then it's just your standard stuff. But here they're talking about the stuff that you have to collect by selling items in-game and collecting points. You can't. I don't think you can. I think they are pretty separate, because if you make in-game currency if you could buy in-game currency with real money, that becomes pay to win. And I don't think, and that would break the game, because then people can use real money to buy in-game currency and level up and get an advantage, and that will become pay to win. So I'm pretty sure there's no I don't think those currencies overlap. They're pretty separate. Let me show you what I mean. Let me fire up Arc Raiders. Yeah, they want you to explore and then like loot shit, and then with the loot that you get, you can sell those items. And once you sell those items, it becomes like you gotta earn up to 1 million points to get 1 skill point, and you have to get 5 of those. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of grinding, and I think that's why people are getting turned off by it. It's not the focus of the game. I stand by it. It's really not, And hang on. Let me just. I'm starting up the game so I can show you. Can you see? There it is. Alright, so here it is. You got Raider tokens. Oh, can you see? Hang on, let me just put this down a little bit. Yeah. So you got Raider tokens, which is what you use to buy shit in your store, like cosmetic items, which you can buy. Like you can buy Raider tokens with your real money. But with this real money, you can only buy stuff from the store. You can't use that money for in-game stuff. This is purely for cosmetics. So you go to store, you have all these bundles. which you use the same Raider tokens to buy. And you can buy Raider tokens with real money, obviously, because it's in-game store, not in-game store items. They're just purely cosmetics, right? And then you have cred. Okay, cred is purely used to advance your battle passes, which are called decks in the game. And the only way you can earn cred is by completing different like little missions, side missions, like destroy 3 wasps and you get 10 creds. Return safely from spaceport, you get 10 creds, like that. You complete 5 feats, like all these stuff that you have. Once you complete them, you get creds, and those creds can be used to, you know, advance in these decks. Okay. Cosmetics, real money, and then you have decks, which also unlocks other cosmetics, but it's exclusively to the decks, which is the same as battle pass. Yeah, and that's what cred is used for. And then you have coins, which is the in-game currency. Coins used to buy gear from traders and earned by selling loot and completing quests. You can't buy coins with real money. You have to go into missions and complete your like if you go here, you can see quest, and whatever the quest you have, go here, quest or whatever. Where are the quests? Here, see, these are the quests that you can do. Once you complete these quests, you get money, and even if you go to your inventory, all the stuff that's in your inventory, you can sell them. As you can see here, like at the bottom corner here, you have like you can sell these for $1,142 if you want. Each one has a sell value, and you can sell it. Here, sell for 4,800. So you can sell all the stuff that you loot in the game and then get money that way, and that adds up here. What the expedition quest is asking to do is, where is it? Projects. This is the expedition quest. Okay, this expedition quest. Get better cosmetics. I've only just started. I'm on level, only 11 level. So I will get it. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, cool. I'll claim it. 10 million raiders in the Rust Belt. Holy shit. Okay, I got a cool pickaxe. Nice. Anyway, as I was saying, you need to even reach level 20 to actually unlock this. I haven't unlocked it yet, and this is requiring you to have 5 million of these stuff, which you can only accumulate by playing the game and selling your loot to unlock skill points, which is a grind. Yeah, which is quite a grind. So it's not this, it's not this, it's this. So that's why people are getting turned off, because it's a commitment to have to play that, you know. It's a big commitment. So that's why kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense why there's only 8% playing, you know, trying to do that, because I would imagine it'll just be the most hardcore people trying to do that right now. Anyway, so that's where we at. And it says represent relatively small minority per estimate. There were a few issues with the expedition. Yeah, to get the final box to unlock all the benefits, so that likely explains why some people. One of the bigger topics of feedback was the requirements for the final stage to get the skill points, and probably going out a bit too late with that information, because we wanted to hold off until we could calibrate it. Okay. Yeah, so 5 million credits for the full thing. We said that as an inspirational goal that some players might achieve, but then I think a lot of players took that as like, well, now I have to do that to get it. Well, yeah, anyway, I think they need to go back and revamp that a little bit because it's a really cool mechanic, like wanting to restart and get some like exclusive buffs and have a fresh playthrough. That makes sense. A lot like Prestigism, like Zero the Yoda mentioned. Um, but it's so far out of reach for most people's patience level. So yeah, I think it needs to be, they need to set the parameters so it's a little bit more achievable for the game. I think it will be good for the game because it'll kind of force players to not force players, but it'll give the option for players to want to restart the game and have a fresh playthrough, and that makes it replayability value goes up for the game too, which is already there. Like it is pretty replayable. It's a multiplayer game. What do you want? But like that way, it kind of makes the people stick around a little bit longer. So so many games to play such little time. Uh, 1 or 2 hours. Most people, oh really? I don't think so. I think those most players would probably spend a little bit more time than that on the game, especially because the way it's set up. It is yeah, working adult people. Yeah, true. Not true. I mean, that's all you can spare, so that makes sense. But the thing is, it is very addictive. See what the Yoda would know because when we played it, we didn't realize how addictive it gets. The more you play it, the more you want to keep playing. So yeah, it is a pretty addictive game. But so you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know how addictive it is because you never tried it. You freaking pussy cat. uh, I don't want that addiction. Yeah, it's one of the greatest dopamine hits I've ever had in recent memory. In ways even better than Battlefield. I said pussycat. I said pussy. I think you can say pussy. Cat. I'm talking about cats, bro. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Um, Battlefield. Battlefield news. we gotta clip that shit. Nah. Let it go. Let it go. Um, yeah, Battlefield, man. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for season 2 to drop, and it's kind of annoying that they have delayed the season 2 update. Season 2 of Battlefield 6 and Red Sack was supposed to drop, I believe, next week actually, because this is the 12th week or something that's been going on right now. It's I believe 21st. I think 21st was when they were supposed to release season 2, and now we get in the news that it's delayed by a whole freaking month, dude. Like almost a month, not a complete month, but a whole freaking month. Here's the actual update. They put this on their Reddit forums. Battlefield 6 and Season 1 January update. That's what they're calling it. And this is what they have to say. Thank you to Battlefield community, blah, blah, blah. It's just the usual thanking statement. That launch included a commitment to providing monthly content-rich updates for our players after delivering a packed Season 1 in 2025. Blah, blah. It goes on. Here's what it says. During our ongoing development, we've continued to review community feedback, and in order to keep our promise, determined that our best path forward is to extend Season 1 and give ourselves extra time to further polish and refine Season 2. Okay, so your classic vanilla statement when you delay things. That's what they're saying here. Season 1 will be extended past its in-game end date of January 20. And we will launch Season 2 on February 17th. Yeah, so almost a month. Almost a month delay for Season 2. Not a good look, but that's where we at. The Season 1 extension update to Battlefield 6 and Red Sec will be released on January 20th. So that's still coming, which will include the new weekly challenges, a bonus path, and a continuation of the Season 1 Battle Pass. So, in the meantime, all we're getting is a bonus path to keep us occupied and your weekly challenges and the continuation of Season 1. So, if you haven't completed Season 1 yet, I don't know what you were doing, but you're gonna get almost another month to complete Season 1. I guess that's good news. Yeah, this would be a good time to consider joining Arc Raiders because otherwise you just keep be playing the same shit for another month. You know, I think I think we should consider just keeping yourself occupied with another game until season 2 drops. Yeah, exactly. There's also saying we are also reinforcing Battlefield Labs as the public preview for future game updates in the late stages of development. Both the Season 1 extension and the use of Battlefield Labs will set the foundation for new and exciting content throughout our live seasons, including what will come in Season 2. We have a Season 2 trailer, gentlemen. Oh, wow. That's it? Holy shit. That was a whole trailer. That was a whole trailer. Did you see that? That was mind blowing. Wow. I didn't expect that. It's whole 7 seconds long. What? I expected them to show off something, but yeah, okay. That's a 7 second screenshot right there. Very nice. Very nice. Uh, oh man, this comment section is giving. This is it. I mean, obviously, look at this shit. Wait, where did the comment section go? What the fuck? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I've taken farts longer than that. So true. I don't know. Poison mask. Post a 7 second clip. Everything we learned about season 2. Deep analysis of the first trailer. 47 minutes and 18 seconds. Well, I can't even do that. I can't even do that because it's only 7 seconds long. Dude. Is this a joke? Oh, anyway. Yeah, no. I don't know. I'm just gonna see if they have anything else about it. This, if you go to Battlefield Season 2 roadmap, do they have it up? They haven't. Analysis frame by frame. At this point, that's all we got, man. That's all we got. I'm just checking their website to see if they have anything about the Season 2 roadmap, but they haven't put anything. They haven't. All they've got. I'm just. Here you go. All they've got is a Frostbite bonus path, which is coming January 20th, and Valentine's Day daily login rewards. That's what we got, man. And they have the 7 second screenshot right here. Yeah, no. They haven't really put out a roadmap details for season 2, so we got nothing. We got absolutely nothing to work with right now. They've got that little teaser which gives us nothing. And the missus is going to hate me. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know, guys. There's nothing here. This is probably January 20th Season 1 extension update. Expect update notes. That's what they say. Well, we haven't got anything. Previous updates, no. Yeah, okay. So there's nothing. So I guess we are waiting for another whole month, and then we got Valentine's Day daily login rewards, That can, yeah. Which is gonna be fun. I think they're just gonna introduce like a pink filter over every map, so it'll look nice. Commit to your duo now, or forever hold your peace. Oh, dude, are they running out of ideas for Battlefield? What the hell is going on here? Oh man, these are the moments when you really miss um, Vince Zampella. I mean, the dude's gone for good. But like, I think everyone's kind of running out of ideas now. This is crazy. This is crazy. If they don't like pick up the pace with Battlefield, people are gonna lose interest, man. Because like, it's cool. It's cool we got weekly challenges. It's cool we get bonus parts here and there. But like, it's already been a long time since season one drop. And like a week or two delay would be fine, but it's like almost a whole month delay to season two, which is crazy. Literally have ChatGPT. See, that's the tricky situation with ChatGPT, bro, because people give companies, especially developers, shit for using generative AI, and now the developers are scared to use Gen AI, and even if they do use Gen AI, they don't like to um, like say so. They keep it on the down low, you know. So change what back to just chatting? What are you talking about? It's on chat chatting, man. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, man? In my settings, it says just checking. In Twitch, it's in just chatting mode. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. On my settings, yeah, Kick does that weird thing where even though I have changed it in the broadcast settings, it doesn't update in the actual broadcast, and it only updates when the word is available. I don't know. It does that, but I can't really do anything on my end because I've already have the broadcast settings to just chatting on my end, and I can't change it manually in midstream when I'm using OBS. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. If it's on Arcradis, it's on Arcradis. I don't have control over that shit. All I can do is change it on OBS and it should change. And if it doesn't change, I don't really know how else to do it. It is it is annoying, but yeah, it sucks. Stream ended? What? Stream ended? What? How did the stream end? Come on, come back. Come back. Oh. Hello? I'm back. Where's everybody? Get on, I'm back. I don't know what happened. This is the thing with Cake, man. It's so freaking unstable. This is why I don't fucking touch the stream settings in while I'm streaming, because if I touch anything, it does that with Kick. Kick just starts a new whole ass new video stream if I do it. So fuck off with your fucking stream categories. Like, I've done it, and if it doesn't change, I'm not touching shit anymore because it'll fucking restart the whole thing. It doesn't do it on YouTube. It doesn't do it on Twitch. It does it on Kick though. So yeah, if it's set to our creators, it's set to our creators. I can't do shit about it. And fucking move on. That's it. That's all I could do, bro. I'm just looking at it. I'm just gonna go to the, see if I can manually update it here. Maybe I can. It says arc raiders. Just chatting. Just chatting. Alright. Oh, let me know if it's changed now. Maybe that worked. That's because I have quick open on my freaking screen. Because you're hung up on the stream category can't. There you go. Alright, I think I updated it. It should be fine now. It should be fine. I don't think see you with the Yoda's back. I think he's like, okay, the stream ended and he's gone. I think he's gone, bro. Anyway. That's okay. I'm back. You liked it? Yeah. Man. It's alright. It's all good. We are back, baby. Alright, let's move on. I know, right? I know. It takes practice to stick around, man. Like, because I'm always dodging videos, restarting shit. Like, you gotta keep up, man. You gotta keep up, otherwise you're gonna miss it. Oh. Anyway, Battlefield. Just a month, another month added to Season 2. I don't think I'm gonna spend so much time grinding Battlefield as much until Season 2 drops now, because to be honest, as much as I love playing Battlefield 6, we've been playing it quite a while, you know? We've been playing it quite a while, and I'm kind of getting bored, to be honest. Mainly because not because the gameplay is bad or anything, just because like we played it. We played it. You just need new shit, you know? Yeah. I think the best case scenario would be to leave this for a month and play Arc Raiders, you know? Play Arc Raiders. Ali, it's time for you to get Arc Raiders, bro, while it's still cheap. And just get in on the fun, and we'll come back to Battlefield when Season 2 drops. We'll 100% come back. We'll come back. I'm not gonna ditch it completely, but we're just gonna just enjoy a different game and kill our time with it, make some progress, and then come back to Season 2 when it drops. That's all it is. So consider it. All right, that's all I'm asking. Consider. Anyway, that's Battlefield. Cool. Well, while you consider, I'm gonna move on to the next topic, which is Ubisoft. Again, I'm sorry to disappoint you. This is not gonna be about Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. I just gotta put a disclaimer. It's not. Because there's nothing about Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They have gone completely quiet about it. I think mostly because they're dealing with a lot of layoffs. And in the last stream, I talked about this as well. They laid off a whole ass studio, Halifax, Ubisoft Halifax, it's called. And yeah, and it was like 71 or 72 people. All of them, the entire studio just gone, poof. And they just, those are the guys who were making Assassin's Creed Rebellion, which is a mobile game, and also Rainbow Six Mobile. So they were making mobile games. But there were 72 people in the studio, all of them just gone. The entire studio shut down. And um, the funny thing is, this coincided with exact timing when most of the people in the studio decided to unionize. So, well, it doesn't matter. Mobile gaming is becoming a big industry, which is a completely separate topic. But this is why they are doing. This is why they're focusing on mobile games. This is why Netflix games is focusing on mobile games. This is why we have Red Dead Redemption, the entire game now playable on mobile, because mobile gaming is becoming a thing, whether you like it or not. Us hardcore guys, who are playing on consoles or PCs, we might not be playing games on mobile, but a lot of people are. That's the reality. So there's money to be made in that space. So it makes sense. Makes sense. So anyway, my point is, those guys were working on two mobile games for one of the biggest, two of the biggest IPs Ubisoft has, and now they go on. Right after they unionized, we covered this in my previous stream. You can go watch that. But the thing is, now they're continuing with these layoffs already. A couple of weeks into the year, and now they have laid off another 55 employees, impacted across the Division developers, Massive Entertainment, and Ubisoft Stockholm. So Division developers, Massive Entertainment, same guys who we made Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. They also made Star Wars Outlaws as well. Ubisoft Stockholm, I'm not sure what they made actually. But yeah, they another 55 people gone from those two studios, which is insane. And it looks like they're just continuing this trend of restructuring and organizing, with more offs announced at the start of the year and then continuing down to the rest of the year. I don't know how long it will go on, but it's now 71 people with Halifax and 55 people in Massive and Stockholm studios, which is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. And this is what they're saying here. This is the article. A report by IGN reveals that Ubisoft has proposed an organizational restructure that will impact 55 employees across its Swedish studios. So this is specifically for Sweden. Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft Stockholm. The restructuring proposal comes after they have, which provided them with clearer visibility into the structure and capacity required to support the two studios' work and sustainability over time. It is on a downward trend. It's really crazy. First, they with the studio closure for Halifax. Now they're in hot water because those unionized guys, from Halifax, now they're suing Ubisoft on the wrongful termination. So they got that coming as well. Like if you look at this is that one. Union files legal complaint over Ubisoft Halifax studio closure. So they are now suing Ubisoft, saying it's against the law to stop workers from joining unions in Canada, but the slap on the wrist the employees often get is not enough to stop this. The penalty should reflect the reality of intentional corporate bullying. So they are chasing this shit up, and Ubisoft is getting targeted again, and they're losing goodwill from consumers with these news as well, and they're continuing. And listen, I get it. As a business, it is necessary to make layoffs and it is necessary to do restructures. Companies do that all the time, and um, also like I mentioned this in my previous stream, Ubisoft is also going through a significant change with the joint merger that they have with Tencent now. Tencent partially owns Assassin's Creed IP, Far Cry IP, and Rainbow Six IPs now. So they also have a say in what's going on here. That's probably why all these restructures are going to happening right now, because I don't know. We obviously don't have inside information about any of this. We're just purely speculating, but I am willing to bet that's one of the biggest reasons why these restructures are happening. So yeah, there you go. So I think it is it is while it is necessary to have these layoffs and stuff, they their timing is pretty fucking bad, you know, because they're coming off the back of a few games that kind of bombed pretty bad, starting with like not Assassin's Creed, Star Wars Outlaws that didn't do so well. Um, Actually, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora have kind of picked up now with their latest update, which is great. But Assassin's Creed Shadows didn't do so hot either. Um, so and players are losing faith in Ubisoft, and they like you said on a downward trend, with with how likable they are as a company. And dude, I'm with you, Seaworthy Yoda. Like I had a lot of hope for Star Wars. It was the first. I think it was one of the first games we ever received, um, in a full blown scale, like where you can actually go around exploring a Star Wars setting. Like we had Star Wars Jedi games, but they were not fully open world environments. And this is the first game they had done in the modern with the modern graphics and everything, where you could actually planet hop and like have a lot of freedom and play out that Han Solo fantasy. And I was so hyped for that, so hyped to the point I literally pre-ordered the game, like the deluxe edition with the season pass and everything. I was so freaking hyped. And then it was mid at best. It was mid at best. Don't get me wrong, like planet hopping and actually, you know, going from planet to planet, exploring the world, that was actually really fun. And I had a lot of fun actually, playing, like exploring. But the gameplay itself was like mid at best, mid at best, and that was like really sad to see, really sad to see, because like it should have been a lot better than that. The players deserved a lot better than that. So yeah, you know what? It's funny you mentioned that because I didn't cover this in my stream, but I read about it. There was a entire whole mode for Star Wars that what's it called, Star Wars Oasis or something, and that revamped the entire Starfield game into a Star Wars game, which is quite ironic. And I actually haven't tried it because you need like an insane amount of modes to actually play that game. It's a huge ass mode. It is free because it's Disney property. You can't make money off of it, and if you do, Disney won't think twice about shutting it down. And to be honest, they're probably gonna shut it down soon anyway, because I don't think they're gonna be happy about Starfield being a Star Wars game. But it is a huge mode, and I didn't try it, but I've seen some people play it, and it looks good, dude. Like they overhauled the entire game to actually. I'm not talking about like reskinning some shit, and it's the entire game. Entire full game is now a Star Wars game. What is it called? Starfield. Star Wars Oasis. I think it's called. Gameplay. Yeah. Uh, is it this one? I think it's this one, right? See if I can see a playthrough. Star Wars. Oh, it's Genesis, not Oasis. Genesis. Whoops. What am I? Genesis gameplay. Star Wars Genesis full playthrough. There it is. Look at it. Even down to the menus, it's completely Star Wars. So it's crazy. I'll just move this up a little bit. Yeah. So you just go back here. Go. So everything is like revamped. Like you got Star Wars ships. It's pretty crazy. everything down to the menus, everything completely revamped to look like a Star Wars game. Even the NPCs, everything just Star Wars aliens, and even down to your character menu. See, there you go. When you go to the character menu, everything is just you. Your character creator is just Star Wars characters. It's so cool. They just changed the whole thing. It is insane amount of work that they have done, and this mode alone is making Starfield a better game. That is insane. That is an insane thing to say. you know, in the Starfield is a pretty mid game. I don't know. I tried it. I didn't like it, and like it feels like a shitty version of No Man's Sky. Um, but this mode will definitely be like something to check out if you're really into Star Wars. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like everything is just revamped. Like you got everything, even down to menus. Everything is just it's a Star Wars game now. Yeah, Bethesda should get a Star Wars license. I reckon. I don't know if they'd be interested to do that. To be honest, I mean they did a pretty bang up job with Indiana Jones, so they have proven that they can work with popular licenses and actually do a pretty good job with it. Indiana Jones was a great game, but the thing is, the reality is, this is a mode made by players for a game that didn't work. Starfield wasn't a great game, but this mode make it salvageable. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Bethesda is the actual, like if Bethesda would be good enough to make a Star Wars game. I'm not sure. You know, so you should definitely try Indiana Jones, dude. Indiana Jones is one of my best picks for 2025. It's actually came a little early, but I only got to pay on 2025 on PS5, and one of my best picks. It was a surprise hit because I didn't think it would work in first person like the way they have made it, but it works. It works. So yeah, definitely give it a shot because the story itself is pretty good. The gameplay is really well done, and I think in terms of like gameplay pacing, it's right up your alley because you like slower tactical games. This is gonna be right up your alley because it's not about going, running and gunning and going gun blazing into mission areas and clearing holds or anything. It's like you gotta play pretty stealthy. You gotta take your time and shit. So I think that'll be like right up your alley in terms of gameplay. So you should definitely check it out. Where the hell is Ali, man? He's gone quiet. Is he lurking? Oh, it's hot. Okay. Um. Yeah, go. Definitely gotta try it. I don't know if I have a copy. I might actually have a copy on PS5. If I do, I can give it to you. Probably Dina, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, moving back onto Ubisoft thingy, as I was saying, uh, this they have clarified that this is not related to individual performance, recent deliveries, or the quality of the work produced by the teams. They are instead forward-looking and structural. It's so funny because this is pretty much, like I said, a vanilla statement. This is a vanilla statement that any company will give when they go through structures. So I don't buy this crap at all. But it's funny that they have to clarify that this is not the reason why they're doing it. But then that makes you wonder, like, why? Why are doing it? I mean, restructuring is fine, but like laying off staff like this, that's pretty crazy. That's a lot of stuff, man. Yeah. I think they're losing money left and right and they just can't keep it up. That's why they're doing all these layoffs. People like to just call it, yeah, it's PR fluff. And I'm pretty sure, like, even though they have put out some BS and they met their targets or whatever. I think that's BS. They've been struggling for a couple of years now with their games. They haven't sold very well. I think monetary wise, they're struggling, even though they got a cash injection with Tencent for their biggest IPs. But that's just the partially owning stuff, right? They Tencent is only investing in three of their IPs. They got a whole of other stuff that they need to take care of that they haven't. So it's Ubisoft is still pretty separate from Tencent. So they, as a company, is still struggling monetary wise. So I think that's why they're doing all these layoffs, and we're probably gonna see more of these happen. And just can't. I mean, it's unfortunate. Can't really do anything about it, but that's just how it is, man. It sucks because these guys, like Massive Entertainment, they're pretty good at what they do. They made Division, and Star Wars Outlaws was pretty mid. Yes, Avatar was still good. They salvaged that. At launch, it was kind of a disaster. It didn't do that well, but they patched it up really well, and now it's in a good position. They recently released a third-person mode to the game, which actually made the game 10 times better. So Avatar, if you haven't played, it's like Far Cry in Pandora, which is not a bad thing. It's pretty good. So, and now you can play that in third person, which is cool. But yeah, I think they're a pretty talented team there over at Massive, and they've just been underutilized and been knocked around quite a bit to in between projects as well. But if you really think about it, Massive Entertainment had to release two games back to back, which is a miracle that they managed to do that, because I don't think you realize they released Avatar: The Frontiers of Pandora, and then 6 months later they released Star Wars Outlaws. That's like, so they've been working on both games at the same time, and that's a huge task because both IPs are massive and they're both licensed IPs. So like you can understand the amount of pressure that they must have been under, and they still delivered mostly, even though Star Wars Outlaws was a little bit mid. They still did. I mean, exploration wise, that game was pretty good. It's just the gameplay that really sucked, and the story wasn't that great. But exploring wise, the worlds and details, they were pretty good. Just churning games is a good business model. It's a good business model, but it doesn't really help to put out quality stuff. That's what we learned, right? Because Ubisoft, Ubisoft, they are in the business of churning out games quite frequently, but it hasn't really worked for them, and that's something they should learn now, because none of their games as of past 3 years has sold. Sorry, has sold really well. At least not up to the standards. And these guys used to be legends in the industry, and now I don't know what they're doing. I think this year, the only way that they can earn some goodwill back would be to have done a good job with Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake that is supposed to shadow drop sometime this year. I don't know when it's going to happen. Again, it's not even confirmed that the game is happening, but it's a famous secret in the industry now that it is actually happening. We've had a lot of confirmation. We talked about this a lot. So it is definitely happening, but I think they're trying to shadow drop it, so we're not going to learn about it. But I think the only way that they can, hey, I know it's my theory, but I'm going to stick with it, because the fact that they haven't said anything, um, that is telling me that they're planning to 100% shadow drop it, much like they did with Oblivion's remaster. It makes sense. This is the only way they will actually um, get some money with it and actually create some hype around it. If they try to do their usual marketing cycle with it, they're gonna fuck it up. I'm pretty sure. So I think they will be shadow dropping it either way. Anyway, what I'm saying is they have to do a good job with that game. If they don't, that'll be for a lot of people that'll be the nail in the coffin, because people are fed up with Ubisoft and their stupid shit and their stupid games and just turning out really mediocre stuff. So I think they have to do a pretty bang up job with the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and salvage some of that lost goodwill with the gamers. Because I think if they do that, I think a lot of people will be okay. You know what? I'm just gonna give you guys another chance, and that'll create momentum enough for them to for a lot of gamers to be hyped about their next game, which is the next mainline entry to Assassin's Creed franchise, which is Assassin's Creed Hexe, which is supposed to be a completely different experience to what we've had compared to previous Assassin's Creed game, which sounds interesting because it's set in the Witch Trials era, so it could be interesting. But it does even that doesn't have a lot of hype anymore because of what Ubisoft has been doing. Yeah, it's Black Flag, 100%. And apparently they're also remaking the first Assassin's Creed game as well, which is not 100% confirmed either. I don't know when that's coming. That should probably come like a little later, maybe 2028 or something. But that's also happening. But they need to be doing a good job with their next game, whatever it is. Whatever it is they're doing, they have to do it. If they don't, they're gone. They're gone. I don't think they will be able to come back out of it if they fuck that up again. Edward, oh dude, you're killing me here. Okay, you know what? I think you're being a little too harsh on Altair, man, because it's the first game. First game it hasn't aged well, but it's because of the first game this whole franchise started. Okay, you know, Altair is OG, bro. He paved the way. Exactly, he paved the way, and I think I think the game itself, the first game itself, hasn't aged really well. So it's almost kind of unplayable now if you go back to it. But if you remaster that game and actually put it out there again, like a complete remake, not even a remaster, a complete remake needs to happen for that game with updated, like completely new graphics and new gameplay systems. There's a story there. There's a story there. And Altair can be a pretty interesting character. But the thing is, they got rid of the modern day storyline. Without the modern day storyline, the first game doesn't work that well. You need the first modern day. You're going to watch the Black Flag trailer again? Bro's obsessed with Black Flag, man. Oh, man. Are you talking about the cinematic trailer? Okay. Yeah, true. Ezio got to be okay. Edward Kenway as a character is not my top pick. I know, controversial take. He's not my top pick as the best assassin. For me, Ezio is probably my number one, and yeah, Ezio is probably my number one. Edward Kenway is probably my third. My second pick would be Bayek. I know, I know, I know. Bayek would be my second pick, and then, uh, okay, this is a bit of a controversial take. I don't think a lot of people are gonna like this, but yeah, second Bayek, third Cassandra. Cassandra is probably my third pick. I know that game didn't like it wasn't like a proper Assassin's Creed game because it's like ancient Greek, whatever. But Cassandra is bae though. Like, you know what I mean? Cassandra is a freaking sick ass character. Even though she wasn't like a proper assassin, she was a character, dude. Like I really liked her character. Um, and then fourth would be Edward Kenway. His wife is Mobay. Yeah, true, true. But there you go. But yeah, anyway, my picks would be, like I said, Ezio first, Bayek second, Cassandra third, and Edward Kenway fourth. I don't have a fifth actually. I'll just stop there with Edward Kenway. Everybody else comes after that, I would say. So, yeah. Eh, I prefer Arno. I like Arno better than the twins from the Assassin's Creed Unity, to be honest. I don't know. The Syndicate was a good game, but I feel like the Frey twins were kind of bland, though. Yeah, Arno was a sick ass character. I really like Arno, and I really like Unity, to be honest. It was actually one of my favorite games too. But at the time when it came out, it was a disaster. It was a freaking mess. But now it's okay, I think. Yeah, I suppose. But I think as characters, they were kind of bland. I just remember playing the game and not really liking them as much. The gameplay was samey. Like, it was more of like Unity. It wasn't that different from Unity. But I did like the fact that you could switch between the two characters and play. That was pretty cool. That was kind of new at the time. And then I think that was the only instance they had switch characters up until the shadows dropped. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Cassandra, man. I used to have a crush on Cassandra. It's so weird to say that, but like, I did though when I was playing that game back in the day. Because like, she was hilarious and she was badass. Yeah, it's like, it's pretty cool. Do you remember that Elise? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Elise is Bay too. Elise is Bay too. I get it. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream, bro. I believe that's a vague question, man. I believe in a lot of things. Uh um Cassandra, do you remember that what is the one? The goat scene. Yeah, the goat scene with Cassandra. That was some funny shit, dude. Like, remember this? Remember
The
this?
gods as my witness, I swear!
Which one?
What difference does it make?
Do you remember this? This was
All of
hilarious.
them! I swear, all of them!
I have never heard so much fucking god talk from one man in all my days.
Let him go.
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say Cyclops? Did he hurt your feelings?
I don't like it when people call me that!
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
But you're so fat. I mean, big and strong. And you really do only have one eye.
May I? Give it to me. Give it to me and I won't kill Marcos for having you steal it! Give it to me!
You want it?
This was hilarious, dude.
Go get it.
Okay. Also, can we please talk about how good these cutscenes used to look like? Because the mocap and the animation used to be a lot better in these Assassin's Creed games. But if you go back to like Assassin's Creed Shadows now, the cutscenes are so stiff. Like the facial animations and everything, there's like a lot more subtlety to it. And it's missing from the later games, completely missing from the later games. It's so sad. But anyway, Cassandra, my crush, complete crush, man. This scene did it for me, man. This scene did it. Yeah, they went backwards with that because it's so weird. Because looking at this and I realized like fuck, like everything, like the animation looks so good, doesn't it? Doesn't it though? Look at these animations, right? Like, and even like the NPCs standing around, they're like, you feel like they're alive, like real people. I get it, it's an animation, but the mocap is done so well, like everything's pretty like properly animated. And yeah, I think I did a side by side like a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about something similar issue. I think I was talking about Mirage. I think I did a comparison with that. But you can see like it's very well animated, and you can pick up on the subtle cues in their facial expressions. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's very subtle, but you can see that. But if you go to like Assassin's Creed Shadows versus Odyssey, hold on, animation. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's just the details. I'm talking like that's just the details in the game. I mean, there are details, but it's the animation that's going downhill. Like if you look at Assassin's Creed Shadows, it's a very detailed game, but the animations suck. You know, I'm just trying to see if I can find a direct comparison. Yeah, maybe this one.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
Your favorite freight twins.
I suppose the council desires news.
London must be freed to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news.
I've always thought of myself as a gang leader. Firm, but fair. Huh. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Evie. We can rally them to our side.
Oh, like the way that you rallied those card players at the Oakwood Tavern into the river.
Oh, that was
I mean,
different
this is
than
an old
being
game,
wasted.
so
I
animation,
can see it now.
the graphics
We'll
a
call
little
ourselves
aged,
the Rooks.
but the animations are still
You're
there.
never
You
good
can
at
see
chess
it.
either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh,
Well, let me show you the lay of the land. Shall we?
This is Shadows 2025.
Junjiro, Sorin.
Look at that.
My apologies for our unannounced arrival.
I don't think they used
come to stay with
mocap
you.
from facial
What?
animation at all
What?
in this game.
I had thought
Look
I
how
was doing
stiff it
some
is.
good by staying at Makino Odera. But your
There's
fiery
no
spirit showed me
animation
that,
in the facial area.
in truth,
It's just
I
stiff
was
like
hiding,
that.
sinking my roots too deep in the mountain soil.
But where
Yeah.
will you go? What will you do?
That's what I'm talking about.
My home is your home, Junjiro. Wherever that is.
Really?
I'll take care of him.
Yatta!
Oh,
In prison.
oh look at Black Flag. 213.
In prison. I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read.
Look
taking
how
on the
much
King's
more
Navy
alive
together.
these characters are
Just
with
the pair
their
of you.
animations.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his
Even with
latter
like the
passed
age
out in
graphics.
wholesome drink.
You can still pick up on their subtle cues on the
I
face.
don't. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Raccoon. Do you feel that too? All empty inside.
Yeah. And if you go back
I
to
do.
Unity, Unity had it the best because they did a lot of work with mocap
That will
animations,
curse me. I do.
and the mocap in Unity was freaking sick. Same with like Origins even had it to that level, and
She is my
up
daughter.
until Odyssey.
Is she not
Look at this.
Was it
Back to
another
Shadows,
attack? We
the
had
latest
defense
game.
enough. Now I did not do as she was told.
You tell me to stay with Matsu, I stay with Matsu. Momochi-san, you tells me to defend Iga, I defend Iga.
No.
I do what I am told. I have never done anything less.
What?
She's not worth it. Go, go.
It's like you hear one thing, but you just the facial animations are not matching the emotions and the tone of the voice. Like some of these dialogues, like the character is yelling, but you don't. But the character animation is just talking like this. It makes no sense.
And stay out of Iga.
I think they only use mocap for like the full body,
It's good to
but
see
not
some
the facials.
people still listen to their pathas.
I think they just animated like basic animations with the facials. I think that's the issue.
But I know the place.
There's no way
No
a
one
mocap would
visits
have
and
gone
returns
this
the
bad.
same. Especially not a lone guard.
You didn't see her fight. She'll be fine. Still, we'll need allies. Find Mitsumune at Nunobiki Falls. He leads the last
Oh, boy.
survivors of
Yeah.
Honganji who have formed an Ikki.
But the good
I will go to
news,
them. Thank you.
good news is Assassin's Creed Mirage had a free DLC drop a couple of weeks ago. I talked about this, but I think they did mocap for facial animations in that free DLC for Mirage. That's good news. If that's any indication, that will probably mean we'll see facial mocap being back with their next entry. Hopefully Black Flag remake and also Assassin's Creed Hexe. But we don't know. We don't know what they're doing. So I don't know, dude. I have no idea. But yeah, this is specifically a Ubisoft thing. The animation evolving backwards. There's actually heaps of videos on YouTube that's titled "Cutscenes are evolving just backwards," and it's all Ubisoft examples. It's not even funny at this point. Oh man. Speaking of Ubisoft, there is some silver lining in all of this, if you're interested, that is, in Prince of Persia. Apparently, Prince of Persia has been rated by ESRB, which is I think the American or European rating system, and the game has been rated T for teen, keeping it in line with the rating for the original game. And Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is officially official. That means watch the movie. What movie? Prince of Persia movie with the what's his name? I forgot his name. The guy. What's his name? You love that movie? Yeah, I did. Oh, freak! I forgot his name. Throwing him. Yeah, Jack Gyllenhaal. Yes, Jack Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal or Jack? Jake, right? Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of weird that the Prince of Persia is played by a white guy, but it works. It worked for the time. Everything used to be whitewashed back then. It is a good movie though. I did like it. But here, the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is pretty good. The Sands of Time, the game itself was pretty good. I played it back in the day. So the remake hopefully is good. We don't know. There was a few leaks back then. Not back then. What the hell are we talking about? Like I think maybe about a month ago there was some leaks, like screenshots of the game. Somebody took a snapshot of like a screen, snapped a screen while they were doing a slideshow, and it's pretty blurry. And it showed us some like screenshot from the game, but that's all we got. There haven't been any official trailer or anything. But if the ESRB is doing a rating for the game, that means we're pretty close to getting it. So they might do a shadow drop for this as well. Edge of Tomorrow with Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise. Heck yeah, bro. I've seen that. Freaking love that movie. Love it. You should watch The Martian, man. You should watch The Martian. It's so good. Martian is such a good movie. Love that. And if you want more space movies, Interstellar is another good one. And I would avoid moon landing at all costs. Is it called moon landing? I think it was called moon landing. Horrible movie. Yeah. Is it? No. Wait, is it called moon landing? Moon landing movie? No. I'm talking about a different not Fly Me to the Moon. Moon crashing on Earth movie. Let's see. Moonfall, not moon landing. Moonfall. That was a horrible movie. Moonfall. Yeah. This was shit. Wasted my time watching that, so do not recommend. Anyway. Moving on. Oh, dude. You know another game that I'm really, really excited for? You know. Let me guess. I'll give you a hint. It's coming on in March. It's coming in March. No, it's coming in March. Dude, I'm not excited for the host one at all. Hi, guy. I don't think anyone's excited for that game. Hell to the freaking no, man. What? Okay, I'll give you one more guess. It's coming in March. There's only one big game that's coming in March. Actually, two games. No, actually, no, one. One game. Only one game coming in March. So you should be able to guess. I have talked about this. Alright. Do you give up? Do you want me to tell you? Vampire? What the hell is vampire, dude? I don't even know what that is. Oh, you're talking about the Blood of Dawnwalker? It's called the Blood of Dawnwalker. Vampire. Oh, bruh. Now I get what you mean. No, that one hasn't got a release date yet. That's yeah. Yeah, no, that doesn't Crimson. Yes, Crimson Desert, bro. Finally, you got it. Crimson Desert. That's the one. Crimson Desert is coming in March, and apparently Crimson Desert open world is at least twice as big as Skyrim's and larger than Red Dead Redemption 2's map. Crimson Desert is not the vampire. So the vampire one is the Blood of Dawnwalker, which is coming sometime this year but hasn't got a release date. Crimson Desert is the one with the really cool dude who can with the massive battles and boss fights, like really cool boss fights. That's the one. And it's absolutely massive. We knew that the game map is probably like huge, but we didn't realize how big it is. Apparently it's twice as big as Skyrim and larger than Red Dead Redemption 2's map. Those two maps are pretty large. They're already pretty large. So being bigger than that is a level of massive that I didn't anticipate for this game at all, dude. At all. It is absolutely massive. So this is what they've said in a podcast.
Corner of the map. So we've been seeing some news out there with some specific numbers floating around about how big the map is. I don't think numbers really do it justice, because how big is that in terms of scope and scale? But what we can say is the world's at least twice as big as the open world and the playable area of Skyrim. It's larger than the map of Red Dead Redemption 2. So the area that you're playing in, the continent of Pywell, is absolutely massive, but size doesn't really matter if there's nothing to...
I was about
Dude.
to ask that.
Size...
That's crazy.
Yeah. Confirmed, Lua, size does not matter.
That is crazy.
But if there's nothing to do. So open world games are about doing things, having activities, having distractions. So we wanted to create a world that's not only massive, but is also incredibly interactive.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
saw this. You can like.
That is so cool. Like, that is a level of, like I said, level of massiveness that I didn't expect from this game, but it's actually getting me quite excited for the game, dude. I'm already hyped for the game. But having it this scale, there's going to be a lot of shit to do in this game. A lot of shit. And yeah, so like you said, open world games are about doing things, having activities, having distractions. So we wanted to create a world that's not only messy, but also incredibly interactive. So we already knew that the game has a lot of stuff going on. But have all those stuff going on in a massive scale like this, dude, that's gotta be like, that's crazy, right? Like, this is the game. Like, this game already looks so good, and it has a lot of, like, this is like next level Witcher for me, to be honest, because that's what it's giving me. The vibe is like open world Witcher game kind of vibe, and it's so good, and I'm here for it. You know how many hours I sunk into Witcher 3? I think I might have mentioned that in the previous stream, but it is sick. I sunk in over 1,000 hours into Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt, because I just love that medieval setting, and like, you know, that whole open world is so alive and you just get lost in it. And to me, this gives me the same vibe. And you have so many stuff going on here. And nah, it's not multiplayer. It's the single player open world action adventure game. The devs specifically don't want to call it a role-playing game because I don't know, but it is an action adventure game. I think it's safe to say it's pretty much in the same vein as like Witcher 3. So, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Even like the animation is pretty sick. The boss battles have been really sick as well. I'll just try to skip forward and show a battle. Just want to show you like not the peasant fights, like an actual boss battle. Pretty freaking crazy. And you have these segments in the game where you like do a full-on siege, which is awesome. Like right now, this is like a complete siege happening and taking over a castle, and it's like a full-on siege, and it gets pretty freaking hectic, especially if you do it at night. I've seen gameplay where it's happening at night. It's absolutely bonkers, dude. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of shit happening, and I really like those segments. I don't know what it feels like to play them, but by the look of it, it looks pretty freaking cool. Just want to skip to a boss battle. If there's a boss battle, these are not boss battles. That's not a boss battle. Oh, that's a boss battle. There you go.
Still aiding that lout, Stefan Lanford.
This is like, I think this was one of the first ever gameplay they released. Yeah, I think this is like one of the first bosses you fight. It's pretty crazy. And it's not Souls-like level hard, but it is pretty hard. What the devs have said is this game plays like a fighting game when it comes to boss battles, because you have so many different combinations that you have to use for different abilities and stuff like that, and like moves, and each boss battle is going to be completely different. And I believe them, because you've seen so many boss battles at this point. Each one plays quite differently to one another, and like even the way you have to approach the bosses, you have to change your tactics quite drastically between each boss, which is pretty refreshing, to be honest. Like, you're not doing the same button smashes. You have to actually learn the moves and adapt, which is pretty cool. Love that. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this game, and yeah, it's good to hear that it is going to be massive, absolutely massive. This guy, Powers, explained, you choose the type of character you want to play as in terms of your progression with the systems in the game, and then through headcanon, you're having this very different experience than other players because of the scope and scale of the game. You'll be distracted by something. You'll go on this quest line. You'll have an experience that'll be radically different than someone else, even though they're playing the same game and the same canonical storyline that you both are going through. Yeah, pretty cool. It's coming March 19, 2026. Yeah, man, this is gonna take up. I'm gonna call it. This is gonna take up a lot of my time when it comes out. Battlefield's gonna have to take a break, and pretty much everything else will probably have to go secondary until I play this game, because this is gonna be something I'm gonna be putting a lot of time into. Hopefully I get time to actually play this game. That's where I'm concerned, man. Anyway, there's a new game that I wanna bring your attention to. Okay, new game. It took my attention. It's a first-person retro futuristic sci-fi western shooter. Did you get all that? It's made by a studio called Paradox Studio, and according to the description, they're saying players can get the rundown on the gameplay mechanics, features, and systems to interact with the Denzel Phoenix, a licensed bounty hunter working for the powerful Hellion Corporation. So, yeah, it's on description, on paper, it sounds like a pretty generic setting, but the gameplay kind of got my attention, so I just wanted to show it off to you guys and see what you think. It's called X-Killer. Go X-Killer? I don't know. X-Killer. Which is this game. It reminded me of like...
Welcome to the world of Execular. We are
Execular.
Kushan Amadeus,
Yeah.
the creators of the game.
And this is gameplay overview. Execular is a first-person action-adventure game that encourages exploration.
It's got a vibe.
Rewards
It's got, yeah, it's
curiosity.
got a bit of a cyberpunk
And
western
never
vibe.
holds your hand.
You play as Denzel Phoenix, an Execular, a corporate bounty hunter.
Execulars hunt down fugitives and reclaim souls from those who try to escape the system.
One of the game's main hubs is the tower, a massive fortress city ruled by the Helion Corporation. This is where you accept contracts, upgrade your gear, and prepare for missions.
Job well done, contract fulfilled.
The game is structured in chapters, and almost everyone begins and ends in the tower.
It's got a vibe that I really dig. It kind of reminds me of like,
Outside the tower
a little bit of
lies
Blade
a harsh,
Runner,
scorched desert.
but with a western feel to
You
it.
travel through it in a heavily modified car, designed to protect you from extreme conditions, such
The
as
interior
heat
of that car
and
reminds me of
radiation.
Knight Rider, dude.
Inside the vehicle,
Hit.
you have access to your computer, storage, and a working radio.
I don't know if you remember Knight Rider.
From your
Kate. This looks good, not gonna lie. It looks fun. Like being a bounty hunter in a cyberpunk western desert, futuristic desert. Take my fucking money, dude. The whole game is a vibe, man. I don't know, I really dig it.
Survival is core part of the experience.
Inventory space is limited, and every item matters, forcing players
shit,
to make
okay.
careful decisions
Very
about
hardcore
what to
inventory
carry
system.
and what to leave behind.
Helion's
Okay.
high-tech system
And every item matters.
That is a pretty hardcore inventory system. It's a lot like what you get from like some of those like I think Resident Evil games has a similar system as well. So you just gotta like fit all your items in like this square, and that's all you can carry. Personally, I kind of hate this kind of inventory systems because it's a little too hardcore and it forces you to spend way too much time on your inventory management. But as long as it's not like too overbearing, I think it should be okay. I think. I don't know. I'm willing to give this a pass as long as the game is fun.
Forcing players to make careful decisions about what to carry and what to leave behind.
Helion's high-tech systems allow you to hack devices, pick locks, and access restricted areas.
Your cybernetic implants help you uncover hidden elements and investigate the environment.
Cool.
Missions and level design are fully non-linear. There's no single way to complete a contract.
A bit like Hitman.
Dialogue and combat are all valid approaches and can be freely combined.
That's cool.
In Executor, every decision matters.
What's it gonna be? Plata or muerte?
That's cool. That's cool. I dig it.
Wishlist Executor on Steam.
Is this not coming to other consoles though? I thought it's coming to consoles. Apparently it's not. Oh, okay. It will eventually release on consoles. It's coming to PC first. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're not sold on it? Really? I thought it's pretty good. We're in 2026 now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of dig the whole like the cowboy, futuristic cowboy vibe. I really dig it, and like it gives me part Batman, part Hitman, part Cyberpunk, Blade Runner, and like there's a investigative elements to it. I kind of like that. I don't know. I don't know how it'll play. Black Flag. Well, obviously, dude. Obviously. I think this is made by a fairly small studio. This is obviously an indie game. That's why it's only coming to Steam. Hopefully it'll come to consoles. But sounds like a... If you look at Paradox Studio, I think it sounds like they are a small small company or a small studio, because I haven't heard of them before. Yeah. See, Paradox Studio. They only have Executor coming out, so this looks like their debut. So, yeah, it looks like it's a debut game for them. They haven't worked on another game before. So, interesting. Yeah. So I think we should go a little bit easy on them. Seems like a small studio trying to do something different, and I kind of dig it. It doesn't look as great as a AAA game, but obviously the gameplay looks kind of refreshing, although I don't really like that inventory management system, but that's subjective, because it's some people love that, some people don't, so that's fine. But other than that, like, the rest of the gameplay looks pretty cool. I'm willing to check it out and give it a shot before I decide anything. I would just say that it's intriguing enough for me to keep an eye out and to see how it'll do, you know. It's intriguing. One of the other games that I said that I'm excited for this year is something called Sea of Remnants, if you recall, and they have put out a new gameplay trailer, which looks pretty exciting, and I thought we'll watch it together.
Who am I?
What have you lost? Your name?
Ollie, this is another pirate fantasy game you can play, bro. It looks pretty cool.
Legends say that at the edge of the Sea of Remnants, any wish can be granted. But the price is your memory.
This is like a anime with pirates. Kinda cool. I really like the vibe of this game. It's a pirate game, open world pirate game. It's got a completely different vibe compared to like your usual pirate games that you've seen. I kind of dig it. It's more light-hearted and chill. Yeah. But it doesn't play like the Yakuza game. It looks like it, but I think it plays more like I guess Skull and Bones, which plays like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So you have like naval combat happening here. You can explore islands. It is essentially like a Black Flag game with like a different art style. And it's got like more like mythical stuff going on, you know, like magic. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean with like Fortnite mixed. Nah, man, I don't think it's trash. I think it's a pretty promising looking game. Obviously, it's not like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's a very different game. But it's a different vibe, you know? It's a different vibe. It's not trying to be Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I think it's going for a completely different vibe. I don't know. I think this to me feels like the type of game we should have gotten with Skull and Bones, but they didn't. Like, this is what Skull and Bones should have been. So that, what I mean is like, because they're going for like that whole multiplayer angle with this, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Skull and Bones was trash, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Skull and Bones, I don't know what they were doing with that. But to me, this feels a lot more fun. Like, you can play with your mates and you can actually go exploring together. And there's a lot to do in this game. A lot to do. And I really dig the vibe of it. Like, it's pretty cool. That's all I'd say. Like, it's something that I would definitely check out. Yeah. It looks like you have your like serious moments as well, and also like your chill moments. It's got a good balance. You got mythical creatures to fight. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean. You got like these mythical stories. It's not all like, it's not realistic at all, obviously. But it's all about having fun. I'm not sure how I feel about that freaking crazy frame rate drops though. The frame rate drops. That looks crazy. They need to work on that. It's like a lot going on in the screen. Ooh.
This feels familiar, as if I've seen it before. So it turns out I've been struggling and wandering in oblivion all this time, yet it was all in vain. Until this moment, I finally understand. Forgetting is not the end, but a new beginning.
Damn, this has more character facial animations than Assassin's Creed Shadows. Isn't that something? Yeah, it's going for a very different vibe with this game, and I really dig it. I don't know, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. It's an open world pirate game. We don't have enough of those, like, that are actually good. Like I said, Skull and Bones was trying to be that, but it was really shit. We had Sea of Thieves, which was for the longest time an Xbox exclusive, but now it's finally on PlayStation as well and PC. But again, it's sort of run out its course now, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I think we're due for a couple of good pirate games, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake should hopefully be that, and also this game. Horses time, High Guard, dude. High Guard, I don't know. There's nothing. It's absolutely. There's nothing. Okay, if I go to YouTube right now, I'm gonna go to YouTube and type High Guard. Okay. Okay, look at this. Luke Stevens, he's one of my favorite creators on YouTube. He actually put out a video called High Guard is missing. There you go. See, I'm not lying. He put that one day ago. High Guard devs are MIA. There you go. High Guard devs are MIA. High Guard no marketing. And I'm gonna talk about it. Well, there's nothing to talk about it, bro. It's like, what the hell is... again, I said I'm gonna talk about Battlefield 6 update, not High Guard. There's nothing to talk about. If you look at all the marketing they've done, this is all we got. 1 month ago, High Guard official reveal trailer. We have that, and I don't know if they have like a their own Oh, they do. They have their own channel. Okay. This is their own channel. Okay. This is their own channel, and if I go to videos, they have the reveal trailer. That's it. This is their channel. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like it's high. It's got 104,000 views, which is not a lot actually. I don't know what they're doing. They put this out. It's the same as what you see in IGN. And if I go to let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. Where the fuck is Twitter? There it is. If I go to Twitter and search High God. Okay, High God. This is their Twitter page. Shadow drop. Maybe. I mean, not in the traditional sense, but maybe they're not spending anything on the marketing and they're thinking of just dropping it on January 26th, because even on their Twitter page, if you go, it still says launching January 26th. It still says that, even though there's nothing. If you go to, they only got 6,459 followers, dude. That's concerning to me. It's supposed to be a massive game, but they only got this many followers on Twitter. That's a little weird, isn't it? And this has been the latest post was on December 12th, which is when they revealed it at the Game Awards. That's it. They haven't put out anything after that. This is so weird because we only like less than a couple of weeks away, and they got one post thanking Jeff Keighley. This is it. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. And also very concerning because there's 6,459 followers on their Twitter, and if you go to, do you remember Concord? The massive garbage, hot pile of garbage that was Concord. I mean, you can't even play this game because it's delisted now, but it has over 10,000 followers. You know what I mean? So, I mean, just to compare. Oh, Styx. Yeah. Styx, there's a new Styx game coming out. I have heard about that. I played the first Styx game. I did not like it. It's not something I'm interested in. But if you want me to cover it, I'll talk about it. But, yeah. As I was saying, Concord servers are now offline. That was September 7th, 2024. Yeah, this bombed so hard and they just delisted the game and this cancelled it. And their Twitter account still have 10.7 followers. But High God, that's supposed to come out in a couple of weeks, only got 6,459. Anthem. Yeah, Anthem has gone offline too. Anthem. Do they have a page? Yeah, they have a page. Whoa, they have 199,000 followers, dude. They're gone offline. But the thing is, this wasn't as bad. Concord was like, that bombed hard, dude. And still got over 10,000 followers on it. I don't think this is going to do well. I think this is probably going to be the first major bomb in 2026. It's already going to happen in January. It's supposed to be. Hang on. They call themselves. Let me show you. Oh yeah, they call themselves a new breed of shooter. The most generic looking thing that I have ever seen. It's supposed to be the new breed of shooter. I think that might have been a problem. Calling themselves the new breed of shooter. Anyway. High God. I don't know. They've gone completely AWOL. And even if you go to Wildlight Entertainment, they haven't put anything since December 12th, which is when they announced this at Game Awards. They literally they put one post December 23rd about Vin Zampella, about his death. But that's it. There's absolutely nothing. They introduced their team on December 12th upon the announcement. That's it. Completely quiet. I think they would probably drop it straight on January 26th, as they have planned to do, and just see how it plays out. Because at this point, they probably figured there's a lot of negative marketing for the game. There's no point in actually marketing it, because like everyone's talking shit about this game right now. You can't salvage it with just a traditional marketing cycle. So they probably decided to save that money and then just drop it on 26. It's a free-to-play game anyway. So if you want to play, you'll just download it and play, right? So I think that's their tactic right now. They're just gonna keep quiet, drop it on 26th, and see how it goes. If it's good, the word of mouth will travel, and people will try it. More and more people will get on, and it'll take off. If not, it'll be another Concord. It'll be the Concord of 2026, I think. I think that's what we can expect from this game. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah. So that's all I got for that's all I got for High Guard, man. That's all I've got. Unfortunately, there's nothing. In so Blades of Greed. Sticks, Blades of Greed. Yeah, I saw this. I don't know, man. It looks more of like sticks. It reminds me of Golem. You remember that hot garbage Golem? Oh, this is probably a better game than that, for sure. I don't know.
I can trace the location of multiple quartz shipments. Now, because I can tell you where they are, doesn't mean it'll be easy to get to them.
We only found part of the Inquisition's quartz back at the wall. We can't let them get access to more power than they already have.
So,
they
not
had,
only would I be
this is
doing
the
the
second
world a
game in the
favor by
entry. They
taking
had a
all this
previous game.
beautiful quartz, but I'd be helping myself.
I played that game and I did not like it. It's what was it called? Sticks. What was it called? Not Blades of Greed. Sticks. Master of Shadows. Yeah, this was 11 years ago.
Peggy 16.
They had this game. And I played this game. I guess it has a cult following. Wow. That hasn't aged well, has it?
Nightmare. I see myself. And
it's like a ninja goblin. Oh, there was another one. Shards of Darkness. So this is not the second game. This is like the third game or something. This is a series of games.
Hi there.
I might have actually played this one, not the other one, actually. I can't even remember. For me, it was pretty unmemorable. Like, it just didn't stick with me.
Tastes better. Less
but I think this game has, like, a cult following. Like, I think there's a bunch of people who love sticks and actually stick with it and play with. No pun intended. But I think, yeah. Not my thing. Not my thing. And even if we were looking at that gameplay we were just looking at for Blades of Greed, that just feels more like more of sticks that I have seen before. yeah, 100% agree. Goblin Ninja. it just, this is exactly the gameplay that I had before. Like, you do the whole Batman thing on top of like
multiple quartz
things, and then you just jump down and
tell you where they
assassinate people, and you have funny quips. you stealth around a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Too
It's
big to
more of
carry.
sticks. So if
Better
you
dissolve
love
the
previous
evidence.
sticks games, you're probably gonna like this game. But if you didn't like previous games, you probably won't
Looks
like
like I
this game
gotta
by the look of it. But I can't comment on this because
Luckily,
yeah,
this goblin's got
haven't played it.
wings.
Funny Ninja Goblin Simulator. That's what this is.
That's
Yeah.
Go check on the time.
Oh, he can mind control people.
Well, what do you know? It's dead o'clock.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
funny
I got
quips
two
is
ways.
not doing it for me, man.
Sneaky
Feels
or
so
lazy.
forced.
I could slip inside and climb up to the top. Or I could take the lift, nice and smooth. No fuss, no truss. What the hell? They're everywhere. I suppose I could take them down one by one. But why waste the effort when I can just disappear?
Yeah, he talks too much, man. Like I would find that really annoying when I'm playing the game. It's so weird.
Whoa, that was close. Almost out of amber.
You got those Batman tunnels on the ground. Like the stealth sections plays pretty similarly to like Batman Arkham games. It's kind of weird that they have drawn that inspiration.
It's top-up time.
Is that what he's saying?
Why do we have to wait for the captain?
Didn't say it.
Can't we just use the lift ourselves?
He's the one that stamps the document needed.
Looks like I have to say out loud everything that I'm doing.
Document, no lift rise.
But he always takes ages in the mess room. What if I just snatch the
Yeah,
stamp
the
from
voice
him?
acting in this game is pretty freaking
near the
terrible.
archives room.
I think that's
You're
just
dead.
I guess they
need a
purposely
stamp
do it
to
now because
falsify a document
that's how it
used
was in
this
the
lift.
previous games too.
Easy.
So at this point they're purposely making it bad and making it like part of the charm or something. I don't know. But I still don't dig it. Still don't dig it.
Ooh, this little baby might come in handy later. How about making up a new toy to play with?
It's like they asked someone from the street to come into the voice booth and ask them to do their best impression of Jack Black being Golem. And this is what we have. Sticks.
Watch your step, buddy. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Resident Evil Requiem. I don't know. It's coming. I don't remember when it's coming out now. I have so many dates in my head, bro. Let me check. I don't know. Resident Evil. It is coming in. Oh, actually, it's coming in February. February 27th, it's coming. Yeah. I want to play it. I do. I really want to play that game. Requiem. I might not actually end up playing on launch. Depends. But eventually, I want to do. I'll try to do a playthrough. I'll show you. Make no promises though. Yeah, the timing is not great, but I do want to see how it plays because I'm pretty intrigued by the story and everything. So I think I'll eventually buy it. Maybe I'll let Ryan buy it, and I'll get it from him. So that way I can save a buck. Yeah, we got battle. So you have to make a decision now because you've been informed whether or not you get arc raiders. Yeah, you have to get arc raiders to fill the time until season 2 for Battlefield 6 comes. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely gonna buy it. He's not even gonna wait around. He's probably gonna buy it on launch. So I'll just wait for him to finish it, and then I'll just get it from him and play. That'll probably work out with the timing, because by the time he finishes, I'll probably be free to play it. Arc Raiders. I'll give you well, it's Wednesday now. Season 2 was supposed to drop on 20th of January, and we're gonna get a bonus part on 20th of January for Battlefield 6. But that, I guess we can probably finish that off in like a week or something, right? So I'll give you until like 26th or 27th of January to decide. I think by the time 27th of January rolls around, we'll be done with all the bonus parts and everything that you need to do with Battlefield 6, and there'll be nothing left to do. That'll be a good time to jump in. End of this month, no, 27th. 27th of January is what I'm gonna give you. Yeah, because I think by then you'll have nothing, so might as well fucking get our creators, man. Join in on the fun, man. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I gotta go pick up the missus. So this is it. I've got nothing else to talk about today. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it for today. No more Arc Raider spam. Okay, I make no promises. I'm gonna give you a reminder every day. I'm gonna give you a reminder every day until you get it. It's not a deadline. I'm just saying that you might probably consider buying it then. That's all I'm saying. I'm not giving a deadline. I'm just still gonna remind you every day until you get it. That's the deal. All right. One reminder per day. Probably gonna be a couple. I think I will increase it by one every third day. I'll start with one reminder per day, but every third day I'm gonna add one more reminder. I think that's a good way to go about doing that. So starting from now, one reminder per day. Yeah, okay. I think that sounds about good. All right. So it'll eventually be a lot of reminders stacking up for you. So you're going to have to make a decision quick, brother. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, it's a wrap up for me. I'm done. Thank you for sticking with me today, Ali. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go pick up the missus and then have some dinner, and then we'll play some Battlefield tonight. I should be able to come back around 11:30 actually. Yeah, 11:30 sounds good. Oh yeah, Steam comment. Yeah, I'll take it up. I'll post a comment on Steam as well. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, well, journey through the Undead. They actually put out a gameplay trailer for Journey Through the Undead on IG, and I saw as well. And the comments on that video is pretty freaking bad, dude. I kind of feel bad for Dazzling Divine because I think this, yeah, like I said, very mismanaged expectations. They need to put their story at the front of the game, like, you know, where they're coming from, that it's a two-person team and all that. I only know this because I asked them. Otherwise, even I wouldn't have known. So, yeah. Even in the Steam page, they don't really say anything about the studio. So, and because of that, like, people looking at it going, okay, this looks shit, and people are not doing a good job. But yeah, they just need to have context. Yeah, exactly. For a two-person team, it's very decent. It's more than most people can actually manage to make. So, yeah. All right, I'll put a comment out. I can put it, yeah, there you go. Write a review. I'll put a review. Okay, man. I'm off. I'm off. I'll see you tonight on Battlefield. Thank you for your participation and cooperation today, and also giving me a lot of shit. I appreciate that. Always appreciate that. Yeah, we not made it to the stream, man. At least for a little while. Very good. Very good on him. We just need to get Medi on the stream now. Just need to get Medi. Hey, he legged it though. He legged it. He didn't even say bye. He just left. I'm gonna get him for that. All right, man. I'll see you later tonight. Bye bye.
Alright, time to power it up. The underdog's logging off. Baby! Thanks for hanging out for laughs, memes, and gaming clout. Even if I tripped, lost, or failed, you stuck around and that prevailed. We checked trailers, spilled the tea, mispronounced a game or three. Call of Duty fails, oh that's me, but the chat laughed along, pure victory. Grab your snacks, hydrate up, don't fall asleep. I'll be back soon with news to peep. The underdog may stumble, trip, or rage, but you're the legends who fill my stage. Grab your snacks, hydrate up, don't fall asleep. I'll be back soon with news to peep. The underdog may stumble, trip, or rage, but you're the legends who fill my stage.
Attention chat, Jaybeazt is officially signing off. He may try to explain the plot of a game he hasn't played, argue with NPCs about story choices, or get stuck in the tutorial forever. And if someone says something wild in chat, he might go, "Oh mate, don't say that!" Thanks for surviving the chaos, laughing at my fails, and pretending my Call of Duty aim is fine. Catch you next time, same underdog energy, less chaos, maybe. But thanks for surviving the chaos, laughing at my fails, and pretending my Call of Duty aim is fine. Catch you next time. Same underdog energy, less chaos, maybe.